Hello and welcome back, drivers, to the next module in this series of the NHTSA School Bus Driver and Service Refresher Training Series. Once again, I'm MJ Severance. Right now, we will be focusing on loading and unloading. Let's just get straight into it. This will be shorter than adverse weather, way shorter. So let's get into it. Module goals, review the danger zones. Highway to the... No, I'm joking. Review how to get on and off a school bus safely. Review the proper loading and unloading procedures. And review the guidelines for post-trip inspections. So, let's move on to some statistics real quick. On average, about 30 school-age children die in school bus-related crashes each year. Half of school-age pedestrians killed in school bus-related crashes are 5 to 7 years old. So, we're talking kindergarten to second grade at the maximum. About 2/3 are killed by a school bus. The principal point of impact is the front of the bus. So, which is why we're talking about loading and unloading today. Excuse that. Dangerous areas, school bus danger zones. Obviously, this will differ for the type of bus you have. This is a Type D bus. Obviously, if you have a conventional bus where it extends out further, the danger zone is going to be a little bit further. So again, know your bus. Know the bus that you're driving, excuse me. General rule of thumb, the danger zones would be 10 feet behind the bus, 10 feet in front of the bus, and 10 feet on either side of the bus. Again, kind of what this graphic is showing. Besides the door, you can see pretty clearly out the door. And areas around the bus that are the most dangerous are across the front of the school bus and along the right side toward the back. Obviously, there are ways to avoid those dangerous zones. Those dangerous ways of thinking. I don't know. Excuse me. Yeah. So now, rules to live by. General rules. Always avoid making students cross in front of the bus. Move the bus so that way they can load and unload from the curb through the bus door. Students should never walk in front of the bus or behind the bus. Obviously, take this with a grain of salt. It depends on how far in front or how far in back. Students should wait 5 giant steps away from the pickup spot. Again, take that with a grain of salt, because giant steps aren't a measurement of a standard measurement. If a child drops something, he or she should tell the bus driver and never try to pick it up. Students should never run to catch the bus. That is pretty important. Obviously, some people joke about, oh, you gotta catch the bus, run to catch it. Don't do that. Proper loading and unloading procedures. More rules to live by. Pick up the students at the curb so that they can directly load onto the bus. That's pretty important. Turn your hazard lights on so that other motorists are aware. Again, know that. Turn your hazard lights on so that motorists are aware. Sorry, I just said that. Sorry, been a long day. Students should board the bus using the handrail. Obviously, use the handrail at all times. Students should move to the rear quickly without crowding or pushing. Obviously, just let them pick where they want to sit. But again, rules vary between high school age and kindergarten age students. Students should sit down quickly. They shouldn't lollygag. More general rules: students should remain seated until the bus stops. They should be dropped off at the bus at the curb they need to be at. Students should not push or play on their way off the bus. That's very important. I've seen many people do that, and especially on a high floor bus. So basically, all of our buses. That's very dangerous. Coming down off the steps to push someone off the bus. Students should use the handrail to avoid falling, and students should move away 10 feet away from the bus at once. Obviously, if they're getting something out from under the bus, exception, because you're probably not driving. And more general rules: never move the bus if the students are within 10 feet on any side. Obviously, those danger zones are 10 feet either any way around the bus. Back up when only absolutely necessary. Obviously, don't back up in a populated area with kids and parents and other hazards. Only do that when absolutely necessary. Do not deal with on-bus problems when loading and unloading. Ask the sponsor to do so. Count and recount your passengers. Always important. Make sure you leave no one behind. And lastly, before proceeding on your trip, walk around the bus. Check the storage compartments and check your mirrors. Okay, so that is the end of this module. Pretty short and sweet. Again, we thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this and keep up this level of excellence that we have for safety for our students and athletes. Thank you so much.